Oh, hello. Is it Wednesday already? It is Wednesday already. So that means it's time for another episode of TGIW. Thank God it is Wednesday. And thank God it's Wednesday. All right. So, good week. Good week. About as healthy as last week. We're getting into. Oh man, we're back in the swing of things. And stuff is really good. Stuff's been really good since we've gotten back from our comic hiatus. So what did we pick up? I've been waiting for this for a while. Maestro #1. Future Imperfect is like the perfect Hulk story. Everything is perfect. So I've really been looking forward to this, just getting like, well, okay, how did the Maestro become the Maestro, or how did Hulk become the Maestro? So I was really looking forward to this, and it finally came out. I actually got 2 copies of it, because I really liked both covers, or these 2 covers. They're both homages to. This is obviously an homage to Hulk 1, and this is Hulk 100. When he got his first, it started being named the Incredible Hulk. Thought that was really cool. So I ended up picking up both covers. I don't think this variant is not worth anything or anything. I just thought it was really cool, and I was really excited for this book, so I decided to pick up both of them. Spider-Woman #3. So this story has been fun. I've been enjoying that. Also, dinosaurs, cool. Captain America #22. We just had Captain America 21 last week. What's going on? I guess I did mention last week that it felt like a long time since we had a Captain America, so they must be playing some catch up here. Batman #97, Part 3 of Joker War. Last week we had a Detective Comics that had a Joker War tie-in. It was all right, but this is Joker War Part 3 proper. Aquaman 62. This is Black Manta coming in and mixing up with his son. This has been okay. Maybe someone could confirm. I was having this discussion with someone today, Heather from Talk Comics to Me, actually, about the future of Aquaman. I thought I had heard that it's getting canceled. There's been a lot of DC books that have been marked as being canceled. She was under the impression that it was just the current writer is ending their run. Maybe neither of those are true. I don't know. I hope it's not getting canceled because I really like the character Aquaman, obviously. But either way, I don't know. Hopefully, it doesn't get canceled. It seemed like he off of all the DC stuff to be canceled. That almost seems like the highest profile one. Though I think Teen Titans was on it too. That's a pretty big title. There's some stuff going on over at DC. I don't know. Wolverine #4. And never thought I would enjoy a Wolverine book, but here I am. Never say never. Thor #6. So, I mean, this is issue 6. Usually we get 6-issue runs, though Donny Cates, he's a little bit different. Yeah, I know in his Venom, I don't know if those are as easily broken up into 6-issue chunks, so I'm not sure if that's what's going to be done with Thor or not as well. But I don't know. See where this goes. But it's been fantastic, obviously. Let's see. Star Trek Deep Space Nine. Too Long a Sacrifice, issue 2. The first issue was all right, and Deep Space Nine is my favorite Star Trek, so I'm excited to see that. And Wonder Woman Dead Earth book 4. This has been these Black Label books are so hit and miss. This is a hit. If you're not reading this, if you're into the idea of Black Label and this sort of alternate universe sort of stuff, which I love alternate universes. And sometimes darker and grittier. This is one of the good ones, so I would suggest picking it up if that's sort of your thing. Also got, this has been going on for a long time. Birthright Volume 9. I didn't realize we were this far. This has been good. I did not think that this was going to go this long, to be honest. But it's been good. Birthright, I get it in trades, obviously. I think this is one that I bought the first issue when it came out. I enjoyed it, so I'll put it on the poll as trades. It's always one of those where whenever I see it, I'm like, do I really enjoy that? Do I need to keep reading it? And then I read it, I'm like, oh yeah, this is great. I don't know why I can't remember that I like this. It's weird, but I do like it. And a couple of things from back issues. Nothing terribly exciting. They seem kind of weird, but we'll get to why in a second. So Fantastic Four number 401 and Fantastic Force number 8. Seems like weird things to get, but it will make sense in just a moment. So before going over what we're going to read this week, let's look at last week. Last week was pretty beefy. It was a pretty big new comic week, and I cut back on back issues I was going to read. It still ended up being a pretty healthy week. Venom 27, Venom Beyond Part 2. So we're in an alternate universe, and Virus followed them. So see where that goes. Big Girls 1, this was great. This was really, really good. So the general idea here is that some incident happened. We don't know, but some incident happened such that it causes some people, and it's not totally clear yet, but it causes some people, I think usually younger people or people that are born since that incident, can become sort of monstrous. But only girls can control it. And it's not totally clear. It seems that maybe like boys grow into huge monsters and girls just get larger. So they depend upon the girls to take on the boy monsters. It's weird. It was fun though. I would highly suggest checking out at least the first issue. So I think I'm going to go ahead and say get me at least the first trade on this. And I don't know if it's going to be an ongoing or if it's going to be 6 issues. I didn't look into it, but I want to read more. It was fun. Immortal Hulk. Now, what are we up to now? 36? Again, that's fantastic. It's so good. Empire 5. We didn't get Empire 6. It's been out every week until this week. Strange. But yeah, it's good. I think, and I'm starting to feel that I'm missing some things in some of the side series, and I'm only getting the main Empire title. But I feel that maybe I've missed something. Again, it's not hard to pick up things in context, but there's some gaps. But still, it's good enough that I'm enjoying it. Dungeons and Dragons Infernal Tide number 5. This was the last issue. It was just a 5-issue run, and it was good. It leaves. So in this, I don't want to spoil anything. But there's some lasting effects, I'll say, in this. I don't want to say that not everything gets resolved. The story gets resolved, but something happens that lingers, that will carry into the next series for sure. But it was good. Captain America. Again, it's been a while since we read Captain America. I don't remember. I'm going to be honest. I don't remember what happened in this. There's just too much stuff going on. Cosmic Ghost Rider. This was good. So Cosmic Ghost Rider is kind of pitted against Mephisto. Batman's Grave. This is starting to tie up a little bit. It's a good Batman story. It's not the best Batman story, but it's a good Batman story. Guardians of the Galaxy 5 with this Moondragon versus Moondragon. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't totally get it, and it may be due to the comics gap that we had, that I've missed something or forgot something. But the whole of there being 2 Moondragons, and one is like from our Moondragon had this imperfect life, and the other Moondragon from another reality had like the perfect Moondragon life, and they're at odds. I didn't quite understand what was going on, and I probably just forgot. Amazing Spider-Man Sins Rising, or Amazing Spider-Man 46, the continuation of Sins Rising. I'm actually kind of liking this. You okay, puppy? All right. You seem uncomfortable, or at least you're making me uncomfortable. Oh, hey, kiss. Yes, thank you. You're a good pup. Can you sit down? Can you lay back down for a little bit? Just sit down. Lay down. Down. You can do it. You did it. We did it together. There isn't anything that we cannot accomplish together. Especially you laying down. All right, so I think there's a lot of people that are down on Spider-Man right now, and I will be right there and say it is not as great as it has been in the past. But I don't think it's as bad as some people are making that to be. Sins Rising is fine. It's fine. It's not awful. It's not super great. It's interesting. I am curious to see where it goes. So in that sense, it is doing its job. It has me wanting more, or at least wanting to find out what's going on. So, Detective 1025, and this is a Joker War tie-in. It's mostly focused around Batwoman. Superman 24. I think I kind of talked about this last time with magic being a quote-unquote weakness of Superman. It's not. That's dumb. It's a word game in any way. But let's see. Oh, we see sort of a Dr. Fate-ized Superman, which was kind of weird. It was all right. All right, and then I read Namor 58 through 62. This is the last. This is it. That was all of Namor. So I finished it up. It finished strong, and it was great at the very beginning. It got rough in the middle and came back strong, and I was really happy with that. The problem is the last issue number 62, ends on a cliffhanger. It leads into the Atlantis Rising story, which takes place in Fantastic Four and Fantastic Force, which is why I picked up these issues. It spans a total of 6 issues. It's bookended by Fantastic Four one-shots, and then 2 issues of Fantastic Four number 401 and 402, and 2 issues of Fantastic Force number 8 and 9. I already had the 2 bookending issues, the Atlantis Rising Fantastic Four specials. I didn't have the Fantastic Four and Fantastic Force issues. I was only able to find one of the Fantastic Four and one of the Fantastic Force. So I need to get the other 2 so I can read Atlantis Rising, but most importantly, call my Namor run done. At least the reading of it. I finished reading this series. It's done. But the story's not done because it ends on a cliffhanger into Atlantis Rising. So I need to read that. So I need to complete that now and read that. It kind of drives me nuts. Like, why would you end a series on a cliffhanger? Like, usually when something's getting canceled, like, they might rush something. They might rush an ending, but they'll wrap it up, right? Not here. All right, so for this week, I'll be reading all the new stuff. I will not be reading the Fantastic Four and the Fantastic Force. Going to wait until I get the other issues of that. But the Birthright trade, the Wonder Woman Dead Earth, excited for that. And then everything. I'll have the Deep Space Nine, Thor, Wolverine, Aquaman, Batman, Captain America, Spider-Woman, and one of the 2 Maestros. So I'm so excited for Maestro. Also, I'll be back to 3 issues of What If. So we have What If number 11, What If the original Marvel bullpen had become the Fantastic Four. This is probably going to be strange. So we see Stan Lee and Jack Kirby. Who else will there be in there? Stranko? I'm not sure. But that should be interesting. What If number 12, What If Rick Jones had become the Hulk? I think this will probably be a really interesting story. So we're going to see what if Bruce hadn't saved Rick Jones and he got hit by the gamma bomb. What happens if he gets Hulkized? What If number 13, What If Conan the Barbarian walked the earth today? This could be interesting. At last, the most requested, longest awaited, and most controversial tale ever. It's people demanding strange stuff in the 70s, that's the most requested. Anyway, should be fun. So now that Namor is done, at least the series is, I need to pick something else up. So I dug back into the complete runs that haven't been read yet, and I decided let's continue with the 90s madness. Let's continue with the 90s madness. So Warlock and the Infinity Watch seemed pretty good. So I'm going to read through issues 1 through 5 of Warlock and the Infinity Watch. Infinity Gauntlet is one of my favorite stories of all time. Why I haven't read this yet? I've had it for a long time. I don't know why I haven't read it in a long time, or I haven't read it yet. But it's got to be good, right? It's got to be good. So super excited to start reading that. Let's see. Oh, I missed this. Something else I picked. They finally had one of these back in stock. One of my stores. Just the Carnage Pop. I didn't have Carnage before. I still also need Venom. He's also kind of difficult to get, but they did happen to have Carnage in there, and I love symbiotes, so I picked that up. I think that's it. That is it. All right. So be sure to hit the comments and type something in on like and subscribe and all those things. And let me know what you got. Let me know what you think. All the stuff. Blah, blah, blah. And yes, that is it. So I'll see you soon. And don't forget to make yours Titan. This video was brought to you by Titan Comic Pressing. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Titan Comic Pressing LLC.